Hey guys, just wanted to do this quick video. This is how I push mow one of my properties that I have. I'm using a Honda push mower. It's just a regular push mower, and I start on the lower part of the lawn, but it's the higher part of the lower part, if that makes sense. Now, do I always do it this way? No, I'm just doing it this way just because. And then I'm following the little edge there, and the customer takes care of their bed area there. So there's a lot of weeds because we did have the hurricane, so everything got soaked, and this lawn is kind of long, so. So I'm just kind of going around the border here, and then cut over here, then I get kind of close to the neighbor's stuff. But yeah, that's it. That's really it. And then I just do the borders. First, do you have to do it that way? No. You can cut it and then circle the border, which that's what I do and sometimes. So it just kind of depends what you want to do. But my main goal with this is when I mow, when I mow, I always try to have some sort of pattern. So whether it's like a zigzag or straight back and forth, or sometimes if I don't do a pattern, maybe this has a lot of leaves and I need to mulch it up, which today is not bad. Then I will just do circles, but then I'll cut it 2 times. And it doesn't really take me that long to do this lawn anyway. And today the dog got left in the back, so the customer said, "Hey, you can't mow in the back because my dog's back there." So I'm just sticking to the front. So that's not a problem there. Yeah, so it doesn't really take me that long to cut this lawn. It really didn't today because it was only a front only, so that was pretty nice. And it looks like, hey, this is beautiful October weather, but today was honestly kind of hot, so it's kind of weird and muggy. But I mean, it's better than rain, so I'll take it. But you notice the grass is still kind of wet. This was at like, noon? But I don't know. I don't usually like cutting grass because it can kind of get clumpy if it's wet like that. But it wasn't really clumpy, and I blew it out pretty good. But yeah, so you'll notice I'm just going back and forth in a pattern as straight as I can. Now this thing is kind of a hill, so my mower, you see it kind of drifting. So I kind of do a little drift and try to keep the lines as straight as possible, but like it's kind of a hill right here, guys. But yeah, and then the setting that I have it kind of on a higher setting, and then right here I stopped. I had a thing with my phone, but I have the mower on a higher setting because this customer wanted to switch to bi-weekly. So it's not as low as I normally cut, and it's slowing down in the season. So I'm cutting it a little bit higher to try to keep it, green longer. And this is a Bermuda / Zoysia lawn, and it's kind of the thicker blade Zoysia, which I like. It's pretty nice to cut. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this. And then the setting that I have it on what is it on? No, it's on mulching. So right now it'll keep all the clippings in there and just mulch everything together. And then these Hondas have 2 blades, so it does a really good job of mulching, like leaves up and stuff. The other settings say it was really overgrown, and then say it was like 6 inches and you wanted to cut it to like 3, right? So that you'd be cutting a lot off the blade. So you would want to put it in the bagging mode, which without the bag it discharges out of the rear, which is really nice. And then if it's really overgrown, you just shove something in the little flap to give the flap more of an opening, and then it will the little plastic black cover right there, the bag, cover. I call it the flap, but you just put like a little pine cone in there, so it doesn't close all the way, and then that way you can shoot more, discharge while you're, cutting the grass. That way you're not clogging it up. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this. It's pretty simple. And then after this, I weeded it. I did put a line right here next to the bed. I defined the line so the customer can spray their weeds and stuff in the bed, pine straw area. And then I'm just going back and forth, and then here, and then I kind of go backwards because it's kind of too short to turn around. So I just do it kind of quick. But after this, like I said, I weed eat it or string trim, whatever you want to call it. And then I use my metal blade edger, and I edge the property, and then I blew everything off, all the little leaves and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Kind of quick work. Pretty easy lawn, other than the hill. It's kind of a challenge. And then right here, I'm kind of going up. I don't want to cut directly in the middle, because it just kind of defeats the perfect purpose. Yeah, and then over here is the same story, but I start right here, and then look at all that mulch, that clipping mulch. But you just blow that off, blow it into the lawn, mix it up, blow it out, it just basically hides it. And it's not bad for the lawn. Common misconception is, hey, that's putting a lot of thatch. It's actually not. Grass, regardless, has thatch, but what you're putting in there, is you're redistributing the nutrients back into the soil once the clippings break down. So if you take it away, yes, it's cleaner and it doesn't have as much debris in there, but you're taking the nutrients away from the lawn. And this one, I don't think they even fertilize or do anything to this thing. I know she was spot spraying some spots. She had some crabgrass, but she doesn't have a service or anything like that. But it grows pretty good. But if you bag it, it would be a lot cleaner. But then what am I going to do with the clippings? I don't have anywhere to dispose of them. And this would be like at least a bag or a bag and a half of clippings. So I know some areas you have to bag, and if you want to bag it. If a customer asks you to, and you want to do it, bag them. If you need to, charge them extra, to handle the clippings and do your thing. I've thought about it. I just don't know where to put the clippings. Even at my house, I have bags sometimes just to cut down on weeds, but I don't have that many spots for clippings. But bagging is pretty clean. And then if you really wanted to make this lawn look good, you could get some treatments on it and then start real mowing it. I don't have a real mower, but get her to switch back to weekly, during the season, and then just real mow that thing, and it will look sharp. But the little Honda does a trick. I may get a real mower in the future just to play around and make some videos, have fun with it. But yeah, the Honda puts in some work. It's not even a commercial mower, and this thing has tackled everything I've thrown at it. I honestly like it better. I have the Toro 30 inch. What is it? A Turf Master, the commercial grade. That's a great mower. It would cut this thing really good, and it's 30 inch, so the stripes look good. But if you gotta throw some heavy, overgrowth at it, it just is a little bit underpowered, and the thing is heavy, which is fine if you're used to it. But then when you go back to one of these, it's like this thing's like it's like a little mountain goat compared to like a pig. You're trying to wrestle around. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you have any questions or comments, or think I'm doing something I shouldn't be, or whatever you guys want to talk about, or if you have a idea for a video, I'm definitely all ears. So I appreciate everyone, and there's been a lot of new subscribers, so just want to give a shout out to all the subscribers. So we do appreciate you, and if you're new, definitely comment down below, and we'll see you. But I do see you. I don't see everyone, because some people it's not public, but I do see a lot, and I'm getting a lot of followers that are following the channel. So I appreciate everyone tuning in, and I appreciate you, and thanks for watching. And I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys are having a beautiful day, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. Hold on. And that's all I gotta say about that.